Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. My name is LUNARWASLOST, and as always, if you enjoy the video, subscribe, like, do all that lovely stuff. Today I just wanted to check out First Descendent's webpage because it's a game I'm interested in. Honestly, it looks really well aside from the cheeks. You know, and you can't get over some Stellar Blade like graphics nowadays in modern gaming. Hey, what can I say? But without further ado, I'm going to check out the website. I'll leave the link down below, and let's look at some of the lore and stuff because that's the part that interests me about the world. I like everything having to do with descendants, and I like the glowing eyes on some of the characters, and I'm like, that's right up my alley. I like supernatural, like ascendant, ancient abilities and stuff. That's what I got from it when I first heard the name and seen it. I was like, okay, is it going to be like some descendants of some ancient thing? So let's check it out right now. And you already know, remember to be authentic. Let's go. All right, so here we go. This is coming out July 2nd, 2024. Looks fire. The website's really cool. Honestly, I just got the idea for this earlier. I was like, you know what? Let's check it out together. The last Nexon game I think I remember playing had to be Maple Story or something along the lines of that, but worldview. The piece of Ingress is in the hands of the descendants. I'm just adding the of descendants who inherited their power from the ancestors. Got a little drag thing. Okay, this is Lepis or Lepic. Lepic is the sole survivor of the 44th Grenadier Squad, who were recorded as the most courageous of the non-descendant squads. After a battle with Vulgus that took his right arm and all of his squad members, he received a prosthetic arm that was the culmination of the Magister's technology. He was tormented by survivor's guilt, once even trying a traction grenade around his tying a traction grenade around his neck to harm himself. Yo, my boy Lepic. This is basically Breach. Like, let's not kid ourselves. This is Breach. This is Breach from Valorant. Let's go. So he's not a descendant, obviously. Beneath his cheerful facade lies a dark past. He gives all in battle so he can die without regrets anytime. Here he is. So where does it go? This forced Magisters to quickly modify the traction grenades to prevent further accidents to Lepic or other teammates, but medical records now show that his mental health issues have been completely cured. There are times he uses his tactics so reckless that it seems like he doesn't care about dying, but he always gets results. Sweet. He's an AoE dealer. Okay, we got an AoE dealer. Should I put it like this so you guys can kind of see it? I know that's like absurd, the window size. Nah, I still want to do it like this. I maybe move myself. Let me move myself. Go up here for now. But, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So he's an AoE dealer. Let's look at everybody. Let's get the lore of the world really quickly before we go to characters. It all began 100 years ago. The Vulgus crossed over the dimension, destroyed castles, and used humans as sacrifices or experimental subjects. Then the Colossuses appeared, devastating literally everything on Earth. Humans who managed to survive gathered in Albion, preparing for the last battle. It was then the Magisters, a certain group of Vulgus with high technical skills, who joined them. The chosen humans became descendants. The Magisters were determined to not allow their weapons to be used to destroy Ingress any further, and above all, Arc, found in human genes, was a genuine heritage which had infinite potentials. Humans being adaptable, there you go. By joining with the Magisters, humans saw significant progress. They began to use guns and gunpowder instead of swords and shields, and a group of chosen humans awakened their Arc and became descendants. It's very interesting. Descendants are superhuman beings who are physically strong and have magical abilities. They are believed to have similar powers with the ancestors, who only exist in ancient records. Every descendant is strong enough to handle the Vulgus alone, a team of descendants that can even defeat a Colossus. Thanks to the Magister's technology, descendants are reviving hope for humanity across the continent, yet humans are still exposed to many great dangers. The peace of Ingress in the hands of descendants. Heading to Ingress, Carol, the new leader of the Vulgus with greater power than ever, is trying to bring destruction. The peace of Ingress is in the hands of descendants who inherited power from their ancestors. So simple lore. It's pretty normal. I was mostly interested in the characters, but I'm still interested. They're a part of the lore as a whole. So now let's check out the characters. But you got your basics. I feel like it's a basic story, but I like it because I feel like it's a story that's very close to ours in reality. When you think about Atlantis and things like that. Lepic, this operation is just wiping them all out. So we got him. Yeah, he's I like that feature. Even the tide of battle is swayed by his unique cheerfulness. However, his prosthetic arm shows that within the cheerful personality lies the darkness. Battle concept. He subdues the battlefield with prosthetic. So he's got passive. Are these passive and then active? I think passive's right here. There's a chance of surviving fatal damage during the battle. Close call. Grenade. Throws a grenade forward at the enemy. This must be active. This is the passive. Unless these three are active. This is kind of confusing right here. Should put the line. Overclock. Increase all skill attack and adds a burn effect to grenade and overkill for a set duration. Throws a traction grenade to pull the enemies forward within range. Oh, that's the grenade I think we seen in the trailer that sucked all the enemies in. He tied one around his neck, bro. Overkill. Fires a powerful shell at the enemy. The shell is maintained at the landing point for a set period, inflicting constant damage. Extra burn when overclock is active. Okay, so this is just like, okay, AoE dealer. Alright, let's just go in order. We got Ajax. Story behind Ajax. He displays excellent leadership, but rarely revels in his true feelings. After retiring from active duty, Ajax was living a new life as a military academy professor. However, he returned to the battlefield after learning that an entire squad led by his friend Aisha was destroyed. His ability to lead was so outstanding that HQ welcomed his return. Ajax had one condition for his return. He had formulated the spatial theory whilst drifting in the void for 7 years, several years after an incident or accident during a dimensional door experiment. And he wanted to use that theory to complete the development of a new type of body armor that was put on hold. After the body armor was finished, his experience during the Void experience were purged from the records and became classified information. Now Ajax is gathering new teammates for what's to come. So is he the leader? He displays excellent leadership, but rarely revels in his true feelings. Or reveals. I always got revels in my mind. I feel like it's like Elden Ring. So this is the passive skill. The ability to store void energy during battle. He's a tank dealer, okay. Came back alive from the void. And he's an expert in distorting physical space. That sounds so badass. He leads the team with powerful barriers that projects out. Okay. Orbit barrier. Creates a shield in front of Ajax. Durability increases proportional to Ajax HP and def. So yeah, hit points and defense. Cool. If enhanced, reflects damage proportional to the barrier. Okay. Void walk leaps into the air and lands on the ground. Strikes. Okay. Enhanced. Max shield. So there's like an enhanced thing. So it's like when they're like a buff. Like the other guy, he has that overburn. Strikes nearby enemies, knocking them back. Expulsion. Hypercube. Creates a dome shield. So he's your tank. Tank dealer. Alright, we got Ajax. Who am I putting on the thumbnail too? I might put Ajax and someone else. Also, I'm loving the freaking designs, by the way. I'm loving the designs. Alright, but before we continue, I should say that too. They got, I think, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 characters, 3 coming soon. You got Icy Mo, Enzo, and Eugen. Then you got the ultimate characters. See, I said they were like Warframes, bro. They got like their ultimate frames. They got like the prime frames. So this is like the prime frames, but still pretty cool. Viessa. Want to feel a chill. Oh, I didn't see, before I go to her, I got to see Ajax real quick. What's his quote? Let me tell you how I managed to come back from the void. He's like Batman. Want to feel a chill. Viessa. The girl characters are so fire in this, bro. And honestly, the guys are fire too. I might get her on the thumbnail. Let me see. But all right. Viessa, she's a debuffer. Interesting. Debuff ice. Okay, slow down. You're going to be able to solo. This is going to be interesting. So her passive, Ice Sphere, condenses moisture in the atmosphere around the nucleus, circling around the body, lowering the temperature. She's your ice mage. Okay. You guys can take a look at these. I'm not gonna read every single one. I just want to read the Lord. But we got Frost Shards. You can pause. Frost Road. Oh, that kind of sounds fire. Ice sheets on the ground. I know this is gonna be a flashy game based on the trailer. Ice Wave. Then we got Cold Snap. Create a snowstorm that explodes over time. What the? And then she's got Ice Shackle effect, which increases by stage 3 when hit 4 stages if hit by the exploding area. It's gonna be cool. Viessa tends to give others the cold shoulder because she has lost everything that once meant something to her. She still dons a smile. After a smuggler band that she was a part of was disbanded by the Albion Posse, Viessa was forced to toil as a digger at the snowfield of dawn. She had to serve her sentence there to be reinstated as a citizen. Her job was to dig up the colossi buried there, but disaster struck not long after she began her sentence. A colossal buried everyone in a deluge or dulge of snow. Viessa was barely rescued, and her arc was triggered during the treatment that followed. Then, on the condition that the sentence be commuted, she began her service in the Descendant Corps. Viessa didn't used to belong anywhere, but is now considered a capable descendant. If her face looks flushed, it means that her teammate has just complimented her. That felt weird. I freaking botched the reading, bro. I was over here dying. I love all the character cards and stuff too. Fire. Jaber, commencing a turret synchronization operation. Okay. Utility dealer. His passive turret sync attack increases when assault turret and medical turret are both summoned. Assault turret, medical turret, multi-purpose gun, reactive. All right, my boy is the summoner, straight summoner, Jaber. It's his story. A genius with awkward people skills, however, his social skills have been improving of late. Jaber suffered a mysterious disease as soon as he was born. The rumor that the infection was spread by the Vulgus could not be verified. Regardless, it caused a brain anomaly that forced him to be separated from his family to receive a special drug treatment from magisters. He was 5 years old when his arc ability was triggered. When equipment constantly broke down and malfunctioned before his examination, the magisters found it odd and began to investigate. The subsequent arc test led to the discovery of Jaber's deviously genius mind and his ability to control machinery remotely. He is known for his lack of social skills. But the latest personnel report indicated that Jaber, after surviving a crisis in his recent mission with the help of his teammates, is slowly changing his attitude. He got a smirk too. Cool, man. So he's a summoner. Battle concept. Summons turrets for assault or recovery. And when the turrets are enhanced, they can fight more efficiently. Sharon, okay. So not all their eyes glow, or sometimes. I remember from the trailer, some of their eyes be glowing. I swear I saw her eyes glow. Maybe. The most important thing for an assassin is to never let your target get away. Okay. Close range dealer. Let's see her attack, her shit. Passive is Assassinator. Damage increases when attacking an enemy that's not attacking Sharon. Killing enemies with a skill in ambush state reduces cooldown for active camouflage. Cutoff beam. Electrical blade. Okay, yeah, she was the one summoning the knives. Active camouflage. Impact rounds. Flash short sword. Remember to just pause. But all right, we got story now. Merciless to enemies, but affectionate to her teammates. But she hates the term test subject. Ooh, okay. Feature. Sharon doesn't resent the accident that happened to her in her past. In fact, the resulting cutting-edge cyborg body has become her deadliest weapon as an assassin. Oh, so she's... Okay. Sharon was an officer of Colin, an assassination force under direct command of the HQ. From a young age, Sharon used her unique electric arc abilities to fight alongside Ajax and Aisha. Is Aisha on the list? Hold on. But she was with Ajax, okay. One fateful day, Sharon was on a mission where she proceeded with extreme caution because her target was Arculus, leader of the Vulgus Order of Truth. However, everything was a trap and she had to pay a horrific price. The incident caused the amputation of most of her body, but she was able to rehabilitate thanks to an emergency prototype cyborg body provided by the Magisters. With advances in biomechanical technology, the Magister's shared cyborg body also underwent changes to achieve even higher precision. Elimination of the threat is no longer a choice for Sharon, it is her duty. To her, there can be no mistakes. Makes sense. I mean, Sharon's a baddie, even if she's a body. Man, what a Freudian slip. Okay, so we got Sharon. So she's your rogue, basically. She was with Ajax. And is Aisha on here? No, Aisha's just in the story. We got the ultimate characters, but I don't want to read them. Because we got the ultimate her, right? No, Viesa. Ultimate Viesa. So we got Glay. Utility dealer. Passive, Thirst. Defeated enemies drop life sphere. Obtaining life spheres restore HP and add stack of power of life. She seems like a healer, bro. Now she's a straight healer for sure, dude. Did her hair color change? She turned into Mercy? It did. Frenzied consumes HP to enter Berserk mode. In Berserk mode, long distance weapon attacks penetration increase. Life Siphon. Increase sensory. And Massacre. Switches gun to Nosferatu. So she's a vampire because Nosferatu is a vampire. So she's like, she steals health. HP is restored. In Berserk mode, bullets are not consumed within the area. In normal mode, HP is restored. Life Siphon. She's a vampiric type character. Battle concept. She uses the rage deep inside to quickly defeat enemies. She has to get used to the phrase high risk, high return. Oh, she has to get used. Oh. Some point out that she's become irrational during battle, but she's more rational than anyone. What's her quote? My beloved daughter, Dia, hold on a little longer. Your mom will save you no matter what. Okay. Glay was a military surgeon at HQ, and she had a precious daughter whose name was Dia, a pupil of Ajax, and a promising soldier. So Ajax is just team leader. For real. When she heard that her daughter was injured during an operation in Kingston, she volunteered as a field medic and managed to save her daughter's life. But the reunion was short-lived. They were ambushed by the Vulgus and taken to a lab. The terrible experiments performed there triggered her arc, but the fate of her daughter was unknown. Glay survived the ordeal and joined the Descendant Corps, persuaded by Ajax, who would help her find Dia. Glay loathes Ajax for turning her daughter into a soldier, but she also relies on the man who promised to go find Dia with her. Cool, we got a more serious character now. She don't really got a smirk, that's cool. She's for real. Now we got Blair. Blair was in the trailer, he looks dope. Blair, Bunny, and Freyna and Valby were in the trailer. Ajax was too, Jaber I think was, Sharon was. But we didn't see Glay, Kyle, did we see Lepic? Nah, for sure we seen this corner, though. Okay, let's look at Blair. So what's the assignment this time? Cooking? Arson? Yeah, his eyes did glow orange. Okay, so their eyes do end up glowing when they use their powers or something. Nah, because they looked heat in the trailer. He's a damage over time dealer. Dot dealer. Blair doesn't mind being surrounded by a blazing gaze of his enemies. Whether blazing is figurative or literal term, it's no concern to him. Battle concept: swallowing flames give him energy. He can spurt flames himself, and it feels comfortable enough for him in the blazing fire. Okay, so passive: critical hit damage increases when attacking enemies are in burn state. Critical hit chance increases depending on number of stoves in the battle. So this is Sukuna. This is Sukuna. We got Sukuna here. This is legit Sukuna. I'll go back here. No, should I go back up? Go back up. All right, so the story. He can clearly distinguish cooking from incineration. He enjoys cooking for his teammates. Blair was a cook at the HQ. He was once, so it seems like all of what they were doing in their life ended up being their arc ability when it activated. How convenient, how convenient. He reminds me of like, what's the dude? He's in John Constantine. That's like what it feels like his design is based on. John Constantine and Caleb from like Critical Role, but I would assume Caleb is less popular than like John Constantine. And like yeah. But he was a cook, obviously. The campsite was set ablaze. Oh my bad. Blair was a cook at the HQ. He was once ambushed by a bipedal colossus brandishing fire while camping out on an operation site. Wow. The campsite was set ablaze by the colossus, but he ran into the storehouse to at least save some of the ingredients, only to find that he trapped himself inside. His knees buckled under the intense heat and acrid smoke, and the ingredients in his arms started to burn even though they were yet to be touched by nearby flames. Moments later, he regained consciousness and saw fierce flames rising from his hands. Following the incident, he struck a hand-drawn picture of the colossus on his cabinet and trained harder than anyone else to become a descendant. Even after finally becoming an official descendant, he still loves to cook and is in charge of making snacks for his teammates. Okay, Blair seems like he seems like the character I'm definitely going to play. Pitmaster, Blaze Up, Extinguish, Burn Taste, and Deadly Cuisine. So he's Sukuna, man. When he goes Fuga and opens up the kitchen. Spurts flames. I like this. Extinguish. Stove increases defense. Retrieve stove on the battlefield. And Deadly Cuisine. This sounds fire. Dude, they got fire characters. It seems like it's going to be hard to pick characters. Blair, okay. I'm not going to read the ultimate characters unless they change. Yeah, I just assume like they're like the prime frames. But the prime frames had lore, I'm pretty sure. Now we go to Bunny. Thickest cheeks on the trailer. I think they all are. She's fast, so she's basically Neon in Valorant. Okay, she's a nuker. Nuker. Role is nuker, bro. I know a lot of people are gonna want to play damage roles, but they made some of the defense characters seem dope. Like Ajax his design is hella dope. So vivacious and lively. She likes to zap her colleagues as a prank. Herb candy is her favorite. Herb. She smokes. Raised by her grandmother. After her parents passed away when she was young, Bunny showed signs of having sticky fingers. It was that propensity that also triggered her arc. Okay, so their arcs just get triggered. It's like emotion attached and heavy trauma attached, I'm sure. See, this is why I like stories like this, because it's like, it makes me think about real life and spirituality. On the day that she stole a grenade and ran off to hide amongst the oil tanks, wow. Nobody could get close to her. Her grandma came to handle the situation, and seeing her startled Bunny so much that she dropped the grenade. Wow. She doesn't remember much what happened afterwards, but an incident report at the time states the occurrence of a powerful electromagnetic explosion. Wow. The HQ gave Bunny, who showed superhuman powers that day, a second chance. The triggering of her ability at such a young age left Bunny in total paralysis, but thanks to her grandmother's devoted care and injections of special medications, she was able to move again, and now she blitzes around the battlefield as a descendant. Damn, she was paralyzed from that? Some of these are pretty crazy. So her passive ability, I think, is Rabbit Foot. Charges electricity by moving around, landing on the ground after double jump inflicts damage to nearby enemies. Throw bomb, light speeding. Light speeding? I thought it said light speedling because she's like the idea of her personality being young and shit. They should change it to that, light speedling, since she's like a rabbit base too, Bunny. Lightning emission and maximum power. Shoots out electricity forward to inflict damage, increases proportion of skill direction, moving around deals damage to nearby enemies. So this is basically the Volt character. If you're familiar with Warframe, I can show you Volt real quick. Volt Warframe images. Yeah, Volt is electricity. That's Prime Volt. My son is the Zippy Zip character. Speedy boy. Electricity. So she's Volt. I don't know if Volt actually has the same effects though. It's cool. I'm not saying, like, they probably got inspiration from certain games. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not claiming that, but it's just what it reminds me of. Closest remembrance for me. So, you know, take that with a grain. But all right, back to this. So now we got Freyna, which sounds so much like Freya. Dot dealer, another dot dealer. Okay, little poison baddie, Viper. Freya, after having Freyna, having endured her suffering with a deadly contempt, broke through her limits and now is able to control poison. She can freely handle deadly poisons to slowly but surely eliminate her enemies. I don't know why I went brain dead. Unauthorized bullet, I like the name of that. Damage increases when attacking enemies poisoned by Freya's skills. Toxic trauma. Defense mechanism. Decomposed poison. Venomous baptism. That is fire. That is fire. She might have to be on the thumbnail. I put her on the other one. But she is trying her best to overcome her trauma, but even while doing so, she never shows her weak side. After graduating from the military academy, Freyna joined the Colin Assassination Force. Poison, makes sense. Snake, Viper bites. I think of Viper. Literally Valorant, man. I think of Viper. I don't know if there's a Poison Warframe. She, oh, damn. And experienced the most traumatic incident of her life. She had to kill her lover, who transformed into a venomous monster because of a Vulgus experiment. In a highly classified document, it was recorded as the Room Zero incident, named after its location. This was the first time the Vulgus had ever attacked Albion headquarters, and Freyna was the sole survivor. So that right here, toxic trauma, throws poison to attack target enemy with damage and inflict Room Zero trauma on the near. Wow, so it's named after this. That's pretty cool. I'm going brain dead with some of these reads. I think because I'm trying to like speed it up in my head so you're not here for long, but I should just take my time and enjoy it. And you can enjoy the video, skip around. During her hospitalization from exposure to deadly poison, there was a panic when it was discovered that her body was secreting a poisonous substance, but an examination by magistrates showed that it was her arc factor. Afterwards, she became able to manipulate the poison with the aid of customized equipment. Even now, Freyna is doing all she can to overcome her trauma. So she's bad girl. Bad girl's got the most trauma. Okay, so basically, she's not sick Viper, because I think Viper is sick in Valorant lore. And now we got Valby. She's the mermaid, man. I think I called her a mermaid through the trailer. But AoE dealer. Although she may be a terrifyingly deadly rip current to her foes, she is just a refreshing ocean wave to her teammates. Oh, how sweet. Passive skill, water intake. When using skills standing on water, she consumes less mana. So there's going to be an environmental role with her. And I assume the other people too. Bubble bullet. Plop plop. Laundry. And laundry bomb. What the fuck? Okay. Creates a large puddle where she is standing and then dives in. Valby then pops out at a select location in the large puddle. Enemies in the large puddle take continuous damage and are inflicted with laundry. That's so unique. I know like it's just probably like a normal dot or area of effect type of damage over time and shit. But yeah, AoE dealer. So but like that's still like, who names an ability laundry? That's fire to me. Her bubbly and optimistic personality lights up everyone around her. She is often scolded for not acting like a proper soldier. But who's gonna stop her though? Who's gonna stop her though? Who's gonna stop her? You're not going to stop her. I'm not going to tell her anything. Valby's arc was awakened when she almost drowned after falling into a river in a valley when she was young. When her arc activated, she gained the ability to control water and breathe underwater. So why they got her wearing the helmet, man? Maybe the helmet helps her. It's got like some stuff, but they should take the helmet off. Literally, the fact that she could breathe and control underwater in this helmet makes no sense. Like, assuming that it does other things, like maybe protect from gunfire. But I mean, if you look at the other descendants, they're not wearing helmets. Like Blair can get his head taken off, or maybe bullets just melt when they get in his aura. However, a critical issue resulting from her awakening was that her body liquefied, causing her to evaporate. Without the Magister's help, she might have completely evaporated from this world. Damn, they created a special suit to maintain her body. Oh, okay. And Valby now has to live in a somewhat imprisoned in her own suit. That sucks. You guys basically, that's foul. You guys basically just like violated your own character. Like to where like Blair, Blair doesn't have any downsides. I guess Bunny did. But Blair, Glay, Sharon got some downsides. Like when it comes ability related. Like, you know, Lepic got a breach arm, but still. Even Freyna's not affected by her own poison. Her body secretes it. But like Valby got it the worst, man. Okay. Despite this, Valby accepted her fate with her signature bubbly and optimistic personality, saying that her issues have led to more active research on ARC side effects. Afterwards, she joined the Descendant training facility and became a member of Descendant Corps. Okay, so it's superhuman. I mean, I like that some of them don't all got like, they're all just completely fine. What do you get when you mix water and ARC? Haha, me, of course. Cool. Did I miss some other character? Did I miss Freyna's? Do as I say if you want to live. Yeah, she fucking attitude seems like Viper, bro. Kyle, with my strength, I will pull everything towards me, even the final victory. His arc seems gravitational. Yeah, magnetic field ability, which is unrelenting as his personality. He is a trustworthy shield for his teammates at the forefront of battle. As the Vanguard, he creates and manipulates a strong magnetic field, absorbing and releasing bullets and lasers. He's a tank character too. So experienced technician, repulsive dash, magnetic bulwark, like that. Magnetism. I feel like I've never said this word. Magnetism. Oh, magnetism. Magnetism spurt. Superconductivity thrusters. Okay, cool. So you can pause and read those. His coarse and strict personality is a reflection of his desire not to lose anyone again. Kyle was there when Aisha died. I hope I'm saying that right. Aisha. As a worker assigned to structure installations, he witnessed his co-workers die during a Vulgus attack, triggering his bullet-stopping arc. However, since he was not a soldier, he followed the order to retreat. He tried to tell this to the Operation Commander Aisha, only to be met with the news that she and her troops had all perished. Feeling guilty about Aisha's death, he eventually met with Ajax and told him about the triggering of his arc ability to manipulate metal. He joined the Descendant Corps with plasma thrusters in his custom-made suit. He became a walking shield capable of absorbing metal and special energies, and he's vowed to fight in Aisha's name in addition to his own. Yeah, he looks sick. I don't really like playing tank characters, but they did the tank characters cool enough in this that I think a lot of people will play tanks. I want to like, I know it goes against what your idea of a tank character is, but I almost want a character who has a tank role that's not like, that doesn't look directly like a tank. You know, or like I want a tank damage, but that would fight the purpose of having different classes. Like Aizmo kind of looks like he's going to be like a tank hybrid with something. But Kyle and Ajax look obviously like tanks. Very armored, heavily armored. So that's why Valby's in the suit. Okay, I like that. And then I think these are the same, right? Hold up, what? Ultimates? Oh, it gave a description of what the ultimates are. Oh, she looked frozen. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Does it just say, yeah, it does. Okay, we'll go to her. We'll go to her. I like his suit in that. Is that Ajax's fucking coming soon? Yeah, Ultimate Ajax. Yeah, it looks crazy. Ultimate Bunny looks fire. Ultimate Glay looks crazy. So let's read what they are. Do they change the abilities? No, I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay, ultimates are a product of modern technology comparable with the abilities of the ancestors who were created by the architects. The architects modified the people of Ingress to create a new race of humans fitter for battle. But when they left for unknown reasons, the ancestors who were left behind mated with ordinary humans, which diluted the arc factor. Oh, however, some traces of architects still. Oh, so architects still remained, and the Magisters succeeded in unlocking the secret of the Ark through present-day descendants. Okay, dude, I like the lore of this game. It's fire. It's fire. Definitely got me interested. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below. I like it. I like it. Yeah, man. Shit looks cool. I love how the website is done. What else do we got? Got media. These are just the videos. Sneak peek. Dev Talk story deep dive. Okay, I'm gonna go watch these, but I just look at the art. Wow. So fire, bro. That it? Oh, I wanna see more screenshots. Here we go. Freyna. Oh, this is Eugene. Eugene, they're coming soon though. Got Blair. Think this is Jay. Yeah, this is Jaber. And then you got Glay. You got Lepic. World Mission. Freyna in that one. She even stands like a bad girl, bro. Look at she. You got Bunny. Got I forgot her name. Albia, I think. Ajax looks so fucking cool. Ultimate. Oh, that was her ultimate skin. Oh, so does it pop on like that? That's fire. Guider. She must be another person. I mean, all very, very cool. All very, very sick. I'm gonna watch the story deep dive and everything. But yeah. Anyways, much love, Moonlight. I'll see y'all in the next video. And that was cool to check out. Links will be down below. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.